So Miguel Hidalgo here in Hamburg, fresh-ish off the back of your first historic WTCS win. Did the high continue from Alghero?
Yeah, actually I went to race in Vancouver 2 weeks after. I was a bit starting to get unfit, so I didn't feel really good, and then I could do like quite a good block after. So yeah.
Hang on a minute. You got to say, yeah, I freaking was happy, over the moon for. You've moved straight on to the next race
actually,
already.
Yeah, because actually we don't have much time to celebrate because it's race after race. But of course, I had like 24 hours allowed by my coach to celebrate, and then was training again. But yeah, after Vancouver, I went to Brazil because I had to solve some problems I had there, and then I went back to Font Romeu, back to altitude, and to prepare to Hamburg. And yeah, here we are. Almost no time to rest, but yeah.
So it's been a whirlwind, you could say.
Yeah.
So and so a super quick trip back to Brazil.
Yeah, I spent like 3 days there. Yeah.
Did I get a chance to sort of relive the.
No,
get back in the limelight, or was it? It was.
Actually, I went there because I
admin.
needed to do a new passport. Actually, so
yeah,
it was just because of this, and then I went back to Font Romeu. Otherwise, I would go straight from Vancouver to Font Romeu. But yeah, it's not just sport we have to do.
No, for sure. So yeah, the celebration. It was massive pizza straight after the race, right? That was the thing. And
yeah,
then just
so
dealing with messages. What was the deal? Like, any famous faces reaching out to you, congratulations, or just like pretty much everyone you've ever met in your life?
I couldn't see most of the messages because that's something really nice. Brazilians are usually very warm and supportive, so I got a lot of messages. Until today, sometimes I'm still answering some, but yeah, it was really nice to see the support, and yeah, the media overall in Brazil, like, because it was something great for us, and yeah, hopefully we can keep up.
Yeah. So yeah, it resonated back home as much as you would have hoped, and as much as your coach's reaction deserved, and yeah.
Yeah, he was super crazy. I saw his interview after, and he got famous. Huh? Every athlete was reaching to me like saying, "Oh, your coach was crazy with your win," and yeah, it was really nice to see him really happy. You see he's very involved in everything, my preparation and everything, so
yeah,
it's seeing him happy makes me really happy also.
Yeah, it's decades of work for you, but it's decades of work for him as well. Super impressive. So back of Alghero, it was pretty much straight into Vancouver, right? There was a real intense travel situation in there, but then at least a little time to acclimatize once you were there.
Yeah, actually it was a bit stressful because my dad had to go my TT bike there, and I went without any bike, and then I have like 6 or 7 sessions to try to readapt to the TT bike, and fighting with my fitness level because I didn't know if I had to do more training or less training because I was tired, but I was also getting unfit.
Right.
So it's complicated, like, to race after race. In the end, we are just humans, and we get unfit also. Unfit for us.
I'm looking for just not feeling razor sharp in a way, right?
Yeah, and in a race of this level, if you're not in your 100%, is easy. It's not easy to do well. Even if you are really, really good, like 2 weeks before, 3 weeks before, if you are like 90%, is not enough in these races. So. Yeah, but it was
that little
was
voice
nice
in the back of your head,
yeah.
Also sort of saying that, right, and just being like, "Are you sure you're?"
Yeah. But even though you try to be positive, sometimes the body doesn't respond.
Yeah. So going into Alghero, were you like fit as a fiddle, 100%? Like this is exactly where I want to be. This is what.
Yeah. I could in training I could reach my level I was before Yokohama with. Times and splits and everything, and yeah, it's always nice to be there in Font Romeu. The environment is so nice with every athlete preparing, like you see your opponents all the time, so it makes you more motivated to train. So yeah, it's a very nice environment. It's not just the altitude, but also everything that comes with it.
Like, how do you look back on that T100 experiment then, obviously, there's a huge focus now for this World Championship push and in a great position to kick on. But the T100 was an opportunity for something that, you've already had success at the middle distance as well and weren't going to pass up, but obviously didn't quite go to plan either.
Yeah, of course I'm also interested to race the T100 in the future, but now I'm in a situation in the WTCS ranking that I have a chance, like even though that I'm not the biggest favorite because I'm in second in the championship now, but I do have a realistic chance to be in the grand final, like fighting for maybe a world title and a podium. So I have to focus on that at the moment, but it was nice to have experience in T100. I think cycling has been a bit of my weakness over the years. Like when I'm starting to get unfit, the bike is where I feel the most, because bike is just fitness basically. There's almost no technique compared to swimming and running. So it was a nice experience. I'm interested to keep racing middle distance because I think it will help me to improve on the bike for short course also. And I would like to do both, but at the moment I'm really focused in the WTCS ranking until October.
So did the TT bike go back with the dad to Brazil?
Yeah.
Right.
No, actually he's with me now because after Hamburg I will prepare a bit of a middle distance block.
Oh yeah.
So, because it's I'm not sure if I race Frejus or not. And
as in which one you will do, or
no, I'm not gonna do any of them probably.
Right.
I don't know. I'm not sure yet.
Okay.
And after here my biggest focus is Karlovy Vary and the grand final. So I still have a lot of time to Karlovy Vary, so I'll train a bit for a middle distance race in between Hamburg and Karlovy. So
Gotcha.
I'm with my TT bike in Europe now.
Yeah. Okay. So which race have you got your eye on for?
If I get a wild card for London, I'll go to London.
Okay.
Otherwise, I'm gonna race 70.3 Rio the same day.
23 Rio.
Yeah.
Nice. That sounds like a good race.
Yeah.
Have you done that before?
No, first time.
Yeah. Okay. But has it been around a while or no?
It's actually the first time they will have a pro field.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. So Hamburg. This is only your third time here, I think, isn't it?
Yeah, third time.
Yeah.
I think fourth time, but the first time I was in the wait list in 2020, I didn't race.
Oh no.
I just saw Vince being world champion and Vasco finished second. I was just cheering on them.
Oh God! So you came in the middle of the COVID madness.
Yeah.
Didn't even get to race.
Actually,
just
I
sat
came
in a
to
hotel
race.
room, not allowed to go out.
I came to race the relay, and I was on the wait list for the individual race. I ended up just racing the relay.
Gotcha. And then was it 21 and 22 or 22 and 23? Because one was the eliminator format.
It's 23.
23 was the eliminator, so 22. Yeah.
22.
Was your
I'm not
first
sure if I was
taste of,
here.
Yeah,
I was here 2022. I was terrible. I was almost dead last. In 23 I was 7th, and last year I didn't come. So.
Yeah. So tactically, how are you sort of heading into this one? I mean, just briefly back to Alghero, coming out of T2, like that was a premeditated move, right? It was to sort of dampen, to blunt Hauser's power later on.
Yeah, of course, we always try to start running the front, but it's not very easy sometimes. But I think when you are pushing so much in the front of the race all the time, I think people tend to respect you a bit more in the end, like, and they just let you, like, you did a lot of work, so you deserve to start running in front. This is one thing, but some people...
That's actually a thing?
Yeah, I think so. I think the other athletes can say it maybe, but I respect, like, if someone did a lot of work, I kind of respect this, and he deserves to start running the front, you know. And I think that's the thing, to be honest. And some people are technically very good and they can position themselves in the front, which is not my case sometimes. So yeah, when I'm good, I try to stay in the front the whole time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then, yeah, I guess here it's going to be a tough one to call over that 20k if the packs come together and how it's all gonna roll out there. But transition's got to be super dialed.
Yeah.
Position into T2 has got to be
Yeah,
bang on.
I think the T2 here is tend to be more important than in Olympic distance, because you don't have much time, and like everyone goes out running 240Ks, and if you want to close the gap you have to run like 235, so it's pretty hard. And if someone closes the gap running 235, this guy is like, or he burned a really big match and he's not going to perform, or he's going to win the race because he was much stronger than everyone else. But in this kind of course and for the sprint distance, we always try to start running in the front, and I think this is everyone's goal. With a smaller group is kind of easier to do this. If it's a huge group, it's a bit harder.
I mean, Hayden kind of won that race in 2023
I remember.
from T2,
he
right?
basically won in T2.
Yeah.
He didn't do the best run in 2023, I guess. Maybe second or third run, but he won the race. It was a super smart move, and in this race it's very important because the end of the bike is quite narrow. So from the first guy started running to the last guy, if the group is too big, it's a huge difference. So this is really a key point in this race.
And then number 2 in the world in the rankings right now. Beating that start number is getting harder and harder.
Yeah.
But at the end of this race, it'll be bang halfway in the season. And you just got to be licking your lips, right, at getting stuck into this one again and seeing exactly where you are at the halfway point.
I think also when you win for the first time, you kind of get addicted to it and
I bet.
you try to do it every time. And I think I have we'll have 4 more opportunities, so it's too early to say something because someone is starting now with 0 points can still be world champion. But I have 1 first place, 1 third place, and 1 10th place in Abu Dhabi. It was my worst race of the WTCS circuit so far, and so I have a few more opportunities to change this 10th place and hopefully for a podium or even a win.
And Abu Dhabi was worth fewer points in the first place anyway, right? So that's fine.
That's good because it was my worst race and it wasn't worth so many points that race, so it was kind of a good race to not have a good day.
And so like you said, heading into Vancouver you were feeling things weren't quite off, but right now, despite a 3-day trip to Brazil, back in it?
I could do a good block before this race, and just have to nail the sprint distance now, because my best sprint distance result so far is 6th place, I think. I started focusing so much on the Olympic distance, and I don't want to say that sprint distance is not my strength because I don't want to put this in my mind, but I have 3 Olympic distance podiums so far and no sprint distance podium, so hopefully a first time here.
This is the place to do it.
Hopefully this is my favorite race of the circuit. Like, the environment is so nice during the race, so many people watching, and even though I didn't have like a extremely good race so far, here is my favorite race. So I think it's a good place for a first time, and hopefully we can do it this weekend.
Good luck, man.
Thank you.
You as well.